Welcome back to Mac Talks Football, and I am on time this week. Last I was not able to properly do my FPL team last week, and I had to face the consequences for that. But this time around, I have selected the team that I want. I said last week as well that I am not gonna use the free transfer that is going to be available to me, and I'm gonna go with the same squad that I had last week. There are some players that I don't really like, but I was not able to get the squad that I wanted, updated squad last week. So I had to now I have to play around it until 2-3 weeks where I can and I'm gonna wait till like the transfer window ends, so then I can use those 2-3 transfers and get the players that I want and get some of the players out of the team. But I have changed the starting 11 this week, and I have put the captains and the vice captains and all that I wanted, the players that I think are gonna get me points. If you watched my video, you would know that I was not able to get any of that because I did not have internet and I was not able to update the squad. But now this week I have been able to do it. So in goal I have replaced Flecken, and I have gone with Henderson, the Crystal Palace keeper, because Brentford, they are playing Liverpool, and they are going at Anfield, so I think they are gonna concede goals. I have in my prediction video for the games as well, I think Liverpool are gonna win and there are gonna be goals in that game. So I don't think it makes sense for me to keep Flecken as the goalkeeper. I've gone with Henderson. I still think there are going to be goals in this game as well, but if you are comparing to Flecken, I don't think Crystal Palace are gonna concede so many goals. They are at home, so that gives them advantage. I personally think that game is going to be very close, so even if like they might concede a 1 or 2 goal at the maximum, and even they might not concede that as well, because I think that is going to be a very close game. But Flecken against Liverpool at Anfield, I think that would have been a very bad call, so I have switched them up. My defense is the same as last week. 3 centre backs in Virgil van Dijk, Guardiola and Pedro Porro. I mean, it is as I already said, and at Anfield, Liverpool, they are playing Brentford, so I think they are going to have quite an easy game. Then Guardiola, they are playing Ipswich at the Etihad, so that's a city win or written all over it. And then Tottenham Hotspur against Everton at at White Hart Lane. So it is not the White Hart Lane, Spurs new stadium, but it's a Spurs home game, so I think they are going to have a good game, and I think they are going to have a clean sheet as well. Porro scored last week, so I got the good points for that as well, so that's why I've gone with the same defense. My other defenders are Face for Leicester and Howard Bellis for Nottingham Forest. I don't think I'm going to bring them up in the starting 11 anytime sooner, to be very honest with you. And these were the players that I really did not want in my squad. When I did the second draft, I thought I would change it, but as you know, I was not able to do it, so they are in my subs until I am not able to change them. The midfield, again, I have gone with the same. Basically, it's Smith Rowe from Fulham, Saka for Arsenal, Bowen from West Ham, and Pedro Neto versus Chelsea. I think this could be the game where Neto has a good performance. He's going back to Wolves, the team where he came from, so it's going to be quite an interesting game for him as well. So I think he has a, in a way, point to prove to the Wolves fans, and I think he's going to have a good game. Arsenal are playing away at Villa Park. I think that's going to be a very tough game, but I trust Saka always. I think he can change the game within a minute with one individual special moment of the game, and I think that's why it's always good to have Saka in the game. Bowen did not have a it was not a good game from him last week, but I am expecting a good game from him this time around. They are going away at Crystal Palace, and West Ham lost last week, so they need to bounce back, and they need players like Jared Bowen to come up and get them the win. So I am expecting a good performance from him. And I like the options I had in midfield were basically to bring in Rodgers for Villa, but I don't want to do that because I think Arsenal are going to have a good game, and so that's why I don't want to risk it. Fulham, they are at home against Leicester, and this is going to be Smith Rowe's like first home game, and I think this could be the game where he really establishes himself as a new Fulham player. I think he can have a good game, so I think you can get a lot of good points from him. That is why I have went with him. I think he's gonna have a good season, so it would, and he's very cheap as well. So if you are having a problem with buying cheap midfielders, I think Smith Rowe is a very good choice to go and get him. And then you come on to the attack. It is Isak, it is Solanke, and it is Haaland, of course. I have gone with Haaland as a captain. He was not my captain last week, nor was Saka. Solanke was my captain. I did not choose it. It came out randomly, so I had to suffer for that. But this time around, Haaland is my captain. They are at home against Ipswich, so you know they are gonna be goals. I am hoping for a Haaland hat-trick to get me back into the points. I think he's gonna have a good game, and he's gonna bring you a lot of points. It's Newcastle versus Bournemouth. Again, they are going away. They were really good against a 10-man Southampton, and Bournemouth were not that good against Nottingham Forest. So I think Newcastle are gonna have a good game, and I think Isak could be one of the goal scorers of the team, and I think he will get me good points. And then we have Solanke. It's his home debut against Everton, and I think he would want to show his new club, his new fans, that he is here to stay. That the price tag that they have, the price tag on his head, the price that they have paid for him was really worth it, and he is gonna go out and bring them the points. I'm really hoping that he scores a goal or two, so that helps with me. That helps me with the points as well. I personally am happy with the attack. I think I'm expecting a lot of good points. There are one or two players in this team right now, the 11 that I am a bit concerned about is like the goalkeeper. I'm not really sure, because in my prediction I think West Ham are gonna win, so I think he's gonna concede the goals. And in midfield, there are two players in Bowen and Saka, because Arsenal have quite a tough game against Aston Villa. But these are the players where these are the games where players like Saka, they come out and they perform. So he might be this surprise package for Arsenal, who can come up and get you the points. But I would be concerned. I think this might be one of the games where Saka doesn't really give you points, but I'm taking the gamble. Being an Arsenal fan, I am biased. I love him, so I'm going with him. I don't care. Bowen is the same. Like, he was not really that good against Aston Villa, and now again they are going away to Crystal Palace. It's a London derby, so it's a tough game as well. So I'm a bit concerned about these two. The front three, I'm not really bothered. I think they are gonna get new points this week, so I'm quite happy with my starting 11 this week. And now, as I said, I have got the right captains and the vice captains and all that sort of stuff. I'm able to change some things that I wanted, which I was not able to do last week. And as I said, I have not used my free transfer this week. I don't think I'm gonna use it next week as well. I'm gonna save them until the transfer window ends, so then I can change them around a bit. I'm expecting good points this week, so I can get back to the top half of my league, which I play with my friends. I will put the link of that league in the description below. If you want to join, you can join that league as well. So yeah, that is it. This is my team on the screen. Let me know which team you guys went with, and then we can see who makes who has the most points by the end of the weekend. So yeah, that is it from me. Like the comment on the comment your teams, and let me know how many points you accumulate by the end of the weekend. Like the video, share it as well, click on the notification bell, and of course subscribe to the channel. I wanted to get to 150 subscribers before the transfer window, so we are slowly getting there. It's like only 5 or 6 remaining, so please subscribe to the channel. Until next time, bye bye.